He did the Trump dance. He did the Trump dance.
He did the Trump dance. He did the tribalistic Trump dance.
Spinning back kick to the body.
Spinning back kick.
Followed by the Trump dance.
Gosh, the right wing are nothing like the left.
He did the Trump dance.
Joe Rogan. What happened to keeping politics out of sports, huh?
While everybody's cheering and so happy, I want to acknowledge Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on, boys. You got a virtue signal again, eh?
And I just want to let you guys know that Jesus loves you so much.
Guys, religion is politics.
I'm proud to be a Christian American champion.
This is insanity. The same crowd who was devastated, utterly just crying that there's LGBT flags being held by the audience. People that perhaps rightfully was upset with politics getting involved in their sports are now on stage clapping, going, look, right there, MAGA, woo, woo!
My version of the Donald Trump, check it out.
Jesus Christ, my dude. Like, calm down. Right, the next time an atheist wins a fight, you've got to, just preach at the audience about the giant spaghetti monster. And when they get upset, when they start crying, just go, no, you've set the record, right? You've made it so we're allowed to do this. You wanted politics in sports. You wanted it so that you couldn't go out and enjoy some time and not have someone else's politics shoved down your throat. You made your bed, now lie in it. Seriously, loads of people in that audience were very unhappy with politics being infused with sports. But here they cheer.
I'm tired of this nonsense in my sports. I watch sports to get away from the nonsense, not to do any of the social justice nonsense.
There you go. He's very upset with politics in sports, which is why he's wearing a Trump top while talking about sports. Brilliant. All right, let me give you a bit of a background about me, something that I don't really share on my channel because it's not really relevant. I like mixed martial arts, I always have. I've been a big fan of the UFC even when the Republicans were trying to ban it. Indeed, in the 1990s, John McCain, among other Republicans, were trying to ban mixed martial arts, particularly UFC, right? I think he called it human cockfighting. McCain literally launched a campaign trying to ban it from television. It resulted in devastating losses for Dana White, for mixed martial arts as a whole. This was the Republicans doing this, bear in mind, not the Democrats. But in recent years, what Donald Trump's team has been doing very successfully, and I mean really successfully, is trying to get themselves worked into quote-unquote masculine spaces. And so this is why a lot of his campaign went to online. It's why you saw him on Joe Rogan's podcast. It's why you saw him on Lex Fridman's podcast, Theo Von. He was trying to get in the presence of what's known as the manosphere, which has become increasingly right-wing, unfortunately. Whereas really, it shouldn't be like that. Here's a nice saying. How about you keep your politics out of my gym? That would be nice, but that's not how it works. It's okay when they do it, it's not okay when it's done the other way around. Overhearing a casual conversation in the gym where two blokes are going, yeah, maybe giving women rights was a bad idea. Oh, that's totally fine. But a drag queen in the audience of a baseball game? Oh my goodness, please, Jesus, come save us.
I'm tired of this nonsense in my sports.
Anyhow, unfortunately, what Donald Trump has done very successfully is poison many of the spaces that I enjoy and made them deeply political. And one of the things that's become clear to me, and it's something that was already really clear, but I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt, is that the people that are complaining, they never really cared about removing politics from sports. They didn't. They were always happy with people praying to Jesus when they win. There was never any complaints about this. They were always happy with anything that aligned with their politics, with their religion, with their nonsense. And unfortunately with MAGA, my goodness, it's completely taken over UFC. They're practically sucking Trump's cock.
He did the Trump dance.
And I have to say, this is a really devastating place to be in as someone that enjoys MMA, right? I genuinely do not feel welcome at all, especially where I'm a public figure and I get noticed. I don't feel welcome at spaces like this. And it's because I don't have the right politics. It's because I don't have the right view. Somehow those that were fighting against tribalism have become utter tribalism. Like, seriously, look at this reporting from an Australian news network.
Trump fever took over UFC 309, where the president-elect was welcomed to iconic Madison Square Garden in New York City by the thunderous roars of his loyal fans.
Home could hear.
They're like, yeah, look at this. While the hashtag in the corner says end tribalism. Well done, buddy. Well done, buddy. You're going to be part of the legacy media as well, aren't you? Except, no, you're not. Because you favour MAGA. You favour the Republicans. You've got the right political views, so you're going to be just fine. It's just the left-leaning stuff.
The future is bright.
Now, it's not the end of the world, because not everyone at the UFC is like, oh my goodness, it's Trump and Elon. No, some of them have still got their wits about them, such as Oliveira.
Any player in the game share a moment. Look at that, give your hands.
Mwah, you've got to love it. He's just there going, yeah, I've just won my fight. Oh, not even going to look at Donald Trump. Not even going to look at Elon Musk. Because he's there for the fight. He's there for the sports. Keep politics out of sports. He's consistent. It's good. You love to see it. You know what? It's so sad that we've got to the point that seeing anyone have any principles, it just enlightens me. It makes me have hope for the world. Because principles seem to be gone now. We've got to this world where all of a sudden the tribalism is so intense, the echo chambers are so fierce, that frankly, there are no principles. There are no bad tactics. There's only bad targets. Anyhow, this has been one isolated MMA fan that's, well, the mega mayhem, man. It's just weird. It's just weird. You don't get to accuse anyone of being tribalistic. You don't get to accuse anyone of bringing politics into your sports ever again. Never again do you get to do it.